La La Land is a homage to the golden age of musicals. Hello, cinema class. My name is Larry Mosley, and for my final project, I decided to watch the film La La Land. So I don't really like musicals too much. I like the old ones, like Singing in the Rain, and I like the ones made by Disney, and that's about it. I don't really go out of my way to go and watch them. But for some reason, when I saw the poster for La La Land, I just had to go watch it. I wasn't sure because it was the pictures of the poster or it was because of the two actors in it. The two main characters are played by Emma Stone, who plays Mia, and Ryan Gosling, who plays Sebastian. And I've seen them in a movie called Gangster Squad before, and they had a really good connection in that movie. And just thinking if they brought that connection from that movie into this movie, it'd probably be very enjoyable. But I didn't know how enjoyable that it would be. And it almost didn't happen because they weren't cast as the original actors for those two characters. Instead, Emma Watson and a journalist named Miles Teller were supposed to be the two main characters. But Emma Watson decided to focus on the film Beauty and the Beast, which was the live action done by Disney. And Miles Taylor fell off because of financial and some creative differences he had. Funny enough, Ryan Gosling decided to do this movie instead of Beauty and the Beast. So it just seems like the two movies decided to like trade people and like, oh, I give you him and you give me him. And I'm like, okay, we take that deal. The director for this movie name is Damien Chazelle. He is best known for the movie Whiplash, which won him 5 awards. And this movie, La La Land, took him a long time to get approved. He had originally made this movie back in when he was studying at Harvard University and wrote up the screenplay back in 2010. But it wasn't until 2014 when Summit Studios decided to let him write the film, and that's mostly because he didn't get any fame until he won his 5 awards with Whiplash. Now, I said that this film was an homage to the golden age of musicals, and the reason I say that is because it reminds me of those old school musicals. It reminds me of Singing in the Rain a lot. It reminds me of the wonder and the whimsy and just bursting in the song out of nowhere. But it worked. Like in those old movies, it worked when they burst into songs. I can't think of another musical that was made in this time that when you burst in the song, it didn't seem weird or they just started dancing at a weird point. But in La La Land, it just all flowed together and was just written so well. And that's doing the point from Damien Chazelle. He decided to show old school golden age musical music or movies to the cast and crew every week. Every week they will watch a movie like Singing in the Rain, and I can't, another one doesn't come to mind, but every week he would show one, and just what kind of film it was supposed to be. Now, the main theme for this film is how to make your dreams become reality. It's how to separate how do you get your realities to become true. From the very beginning, you see where the dream starts. Like, not everything you see in this movie will be reality. You have to go back to a point. The opening sequence, they burst into song, but in reality, they're stuck in traffic. And you're like, well, why they start singing? And because what you do in traffic, most people just listen to music. But it was to show you why dreaming is so important. You need your dreams to become reality, or you don't have nothing to live for. And sometimes those dreams take sacrifices. And throughout the movie, it would change seasons just like in the regular world. But every time it changed, they changed to complete their dreams. So Sebastian was a pianist, which I find really cool because Ryan Gosling actually learned how to play piano for this movie. So he didn't have no finger doubles or had needed CGI to like look like he was playing. He actually learned how to play. But he wanted to revitalize and make his own jazz club. But into doing that, he had to sacrifice something, and he didn't want to. But he finally gave in and sacrificed. But sometimes that sacrifice might be too much. And you will see in that film, what do I need to give up for me to complete my dream? And originally, this film wasn't supposed to happen in LA. This film was supposed to happen in Boston. But when I think of trying to make your dreams come true, I think of LA because that's where all the actors and big musicians and everybody who's trying to make a name for themselves, that's where they go. They go to LA to get famous. And so when I was looking up for this movie, I didn't realize that LaLa could have stand for Los Angeles. So it just even makes more sense that this movie was taking place in Los Angeles. It was like a dream come true. And that's this whole movie is for your reality, for you, for whatever you want to happen. You need to make your dreams come true. So I think this movie is really great for people who are stuck. If you need help into figuring out how can I make my dreams come true, watch this movie. Yes, it's a musical. Yes, it's funny. Yes, it's a romance. But also, it will teach you a lesson. How to get forward in life. How to make yourself better. Just how to make your dreams come true. My name is Larry Mosley, and that was my review of La La Land.